morning, guys. It is currently 9 a.m. I am about to unload the dishwasher. I have a workout class at noon. Other than that, the world is my oyster. So yeah, I'll take you along, see where the day goes, but I'm gonna unload the dishwasher right now. Okay, guys, low-key, the way this hat is sitting, obviously you all watched the video, so you know I have, like, bangs, and it's, like, hard for me to run with them, because they just, you know, be going up and down. But with this hat on, because my sides are so short, I, like, look like I'm bald. But, I'm about to go to my workout class, so I actually wrapped some of Sean's gifts this morning myself. I was gonna take them to my mom's because if you saw the way I wrapped gifts, you would not think a gay man wrapped them. And I'll just say that it's not my forte. It's not my best skill. It actually, like, this one, for example, I think looks fine. But there are some back here that just don't necessarily look the best. But, you know, it's fine. My thinking on it has always been, like, it's just going to end up in the trash and ripped apart anyways, whereas, like, Sean wants, like, a more clean aesthetic, which I get both sides. But I'm about to go to my workout class. Then I'm going to come back and shower and eat lunch, and yeah, there isn't, again, a whole super lot going on today. I think Sean had kind of mentioned on the vlogs that we have a pretty light week where we're not doing much, and then somebody had asked, I know we have, like, some new people here. Somebody had asked in the comments yesterday if we were both from Kentucky, and we are. Sean is from here in Louisville, where we live, and then I am from a smaller town in southeastern Kentucky called Corbin, and a lot of my family still lives there. My mom and one of my brothers are here in Louisville. So yeah, there's not much to say about there. It's where the first KFC originated from. Like, it's where KFC was created, and then Cumberland Falls is there. It's just like this big waterfall, and I do think I always took that, like, for granted because it is so pretty. It's so nice. Sean likes it there too. But I just went so much as a kid because, like, that's what was there, that I didn't, like, appreciate, I guess, that it was in my backyard, so to speak. But yeah, and then some of you all have commented on, like, my accent before, which I didn't really think I had an accent, of course, until I moved. And then when I moved here, or we went different places, you know, I've heard people tell me that I sound very southern, or very country, and I have grown to love that. Actually, as I've gotten older, I think it's just like a little remnant of who I am, and I am proud to be Appalachian. I was literally raised in a holler in Kentucky, so.
This is a test of a different camera. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, hey, I haven't spoken to you guys yet today, but if you watched yesterday's vlog, then you may know that yesterday at the end of yesterday's vlog, I, like, did a segment on, like, my favorite tech products that I've purchased this year, and I pulled out this camera. This is the Sony ZV-E10 that I haven't touched probably since the beginning of the summer, which is, like, when we first started vlogging, so maybe, like, July, midsummer. And I don't know, I pulled it out, and I, like, forgot, like, how much I do like this camera. And so the last clip you saw was from our DJI, Tyler, that's like his camera of choice. I tend to like the bigger cameras, I think, just because I'm a little bit more of like a tech nerd than he is. Like I nerd out over like these things. So I don't know. This is kind of just a test to see if there's like an actual visual like difference between them. Let me know what you guys think. But otherwise, I think today is going to be like a pretty normal standard day for us. I would like to watch a Christmas movie tonight. I don't know which one, but I feel like we haven't actually like watched any yet this season. So that's probably going to come in the vlog later on. Today is every Wednesday. If you didn't know, we're Sean and Tyler. We're having a baby. Yada yada, all that stuff. She's due in February, but on Wednesdays we actually enter like a new like week of gestation. So today we're 31 weeks along, and according to the app What to Expect, our baby is currently the size of a gallon of juice, or if you're a Harry Potter fan, it is the size. She is currently the size of the crystal ball in Prisoner of Azkaban, according to the app. So we don't have any baby appointments this week, so she may be a little bigger, a little smaller, who knows. Well, yeah, someone knows. But next week we have 2. So we have an appointment on Monday, and then we have like a full day of appointments next Thursday. So we'll probably have more baby updates then. Hey vlog, I haven't talked to you much today at all. But
Let me story.
I want to tell you guys about what Tyler just told me.
No, I will tell you. Let me tell my story, my truth. Sean was late coming down. He hadn't came down like way past when he usually would.
30 minutes.
That is way past what you usually would. He hadn't come downstairs way past what he usually would. So I was like, okay, I'll try to start dinner myself. If you all know, and people have made comments about it, I'm not the cook in our house. It's not in my calling. And Sean has reckoned with this, and
it's not your testimony.
Yes, and I am the homemaker, so to speak, of our house, but with everything but cooking. And Sean is a good cook, but I figured, okay, he's not come down. I'm gonna try to do it myself, and so I started and tried to do it myself, and I flopped. Your flop era is low-key serving. I flopped, and yeah, I'm not a chef.
No, I'm in recovery, but that's not even what I was talking about. He's like, I've been seeing this thing on TikTok for underconsumption. Could tell this story.
I said that I was like scrolling on TikTok today, and I was getting a lot of TikToks that were like talking about like no buy 2025s or one in, one out, or just like under consumption 2025. And there was this one girl who was talking about, she was like, she said, sorry about that. She was talking about like workout sets, and that I fall victim to that. I love workout clothes. But she was like, if you work out 5 days a week, you only need like 5, maybe 6 or 7 workout clothes. She's like, if you're doing laundry, which she was saying most people need or should be doing laundry more than once a week, you don't need, if you have that, you don't need more. And I was like,
he's like, oh, maybe I will turn consumption. You guys have followed us for long enough now. You know that's not our vibe. But as much as, you know, it's just not. And we have a baby coming. We're not buying less. I think he asked for more than 5 like workout sets for like Christmas this year.
My thing was though, and I did also get workout shorts for my birthday, the Kill Crew ones. My thing is, if I did get the shorts that I asked for, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of the ones that I have, because I have been a runner and I've been running for over 10 years now, and I have tank tops and running shorts in my closet that I've had since then. Actually, I showed Sean not that long ago. I got like a senior picture done in this, like a running one, in like this blue tank top, and I still wear it to Orange Theory. But yeah, so I will replace them with the nicer quality, and I eventually want to do that with like my tank tops and workout t-shirts too. Just like get rid of the ones that I have and get like solid color probably Lulu, tank, and shirts for working out, and then I'll just like purge the rest.
That is by definition not under consumption.
But if I get rid of my other stuff, then but someone would say that was the whole point of the Buy Now documentary, was like to use what you have
instead of buying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if that happens in 2025 for us. And we have a baby coming, which is, well, you'll see it when it gets here, but we actually had a few people buy off our baby registry today. Not like we haven't posted it publicly, and we won't post it publicly. It's just family and friends. But that was a pleasant surprise. I did not remind anyone to do it. I guess people are just in their Christmas buying mood and like, oh, let me throw something in there for her. But okay, let me finish recovering dinner and we'll catch up. Look at the Wendy's Christmas tree. Ignore my foggy windows, but look at the Wendy's Christmas tree.
We went to the lighting for that last year when my friends were here, same friends that were here last year. My friend Andy was actually saying like, oh, we should just like make this a tradition where we do this. And then she's like, next year you'll have the baby with you. But we went to that last year with them, and it was just like, it's cool, it's pretty and all, but it was like underwhelming because anyways, you go to see this big tree, they like click a button, it lights up, and then everybody's like, woo, and then you walk off and it's like, okay, that was it. But
I went to the DC version, like the national Christmas tree lighting ones, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Woo. And is it just like the president's there?
Yeah.
That's the exception.
Yeah.
As a difference.
It's almost like, it kind of reminds me of like, Sean said this about, kind of said the same thing about like hiking once, is like, you do all this work to like get to a scenery or get to the top of a mountain or whatever, and then you're like, okay. And you stand there for like a minute and then you walk back down. Oh, apparently Sabrina Carpenter has a brown sugar espresso drink coming out with Dunkin' Donuts. So, you all know I will be getting that. Did you tell them what we're doing? We're on the way to...
Oh, speaking of underconsumption.
We're on the way, and this was not me. We're on the way to Best Buy because Sean ordered a microphone to pick up for another camera, and that's another thing I was thinking. He was talking about the cameras this morning, and I was like, wait, how many cameras do we have? I don't think I realized that. I like technology stuff, like of course like everyone does, but Sean's just has like a little bit more of a vested interest in it, I guess. Like Sean told me about these, I think they're called Shocks headphones, and they work with like the bone mass in your ear or something like that. I don't know. There's a science behind it, and I keep seeing them advertised. Target is like advertising them heavy right now. And I'm like intrigued because they do seem to be like geared specifically towards running too. But I'm like, I have a perfectly good pair of Beats headphones that work, and I don't need. But I'm kind of loyal to Beats.
I'm not trying the underconsumption. I'm buying a microphone. You put the camera on me for a second. It's a Sony microphone. Y'all unbox it on this vlog. But I pulled out our Sony camera yesterday, and I was like, oh, I like to make sure every camera has a microphone and every camera has a memory card, so I'm not like trying to swap between them. And this one's built for this camera, and so I'm like, oh, let me go buy it because I like the form factor of this camera, and I'm trying to use it more. The Sony ZV-E10. So that's the last clip was filmed on that, like the one at dinner time was filmed on that. So anyway, and it has like, it's a pretty cool microphone. I'll explain it when we get it. So, but
we were yapping it up a little bit here, but I do want to add one more thing. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I just want to say that's really cool, and I really appreciate it. How long have we been doing this now?
Since June.
So that's, I don't know, that's really cool, and it may not seem like a big number to some, but like I don't know, I think it's cool. If I thought about it in the sense of like actual people and things, like I would have a literal panic attack because I am very socially anxious. But I do think it's really cool, and we do really appreciate it. So.
I can like spend like all day in Best Buy. It's like my favorite retail store. Tyler's objective is to get me out of here as fast as possible before I spend our life savings. I'm like, ooh, do I need this?
The last thing you need is another camera.
What? No, different cameras have different functions. I think camcorders are like so cool. Like, imagine us walking around with these. I feel like there's like 2 ways to vlog though. I feel like it's like either like this, like the DJI cameras that are like subtle, or like you just have a big camera and people are consciously aware that they're in the presence of a camera. But like sometimes the big camera just works. And like there's some things you can only do with a bigger camera. But as you guys know, I will buy any DJI product. I don't need one of these because I'm using a DJI product right now. But
If I started a podcast for you guys listen.
should we?
What?
Give myself one more thing to edit every day. I kid you not, this is the best thing I've ever purchased in my life. What?
Bretman Rock has this.
He said Bretman Rock has this.
Yeah, or some version of it.
But yeah, the BedJet's the best thing I ever bought in my life. This is what Tyler was talking about. No, the open run are the ones that you're looking for. These.
So yeah. Hey, they just sit on your ears like this. Can you hear it?
No.
That's crazy.
How much are they for your underconsumption year?
I can fund money this one round.
Yeah, they're $139. I would think they would be more than that. You also don't. You can buy things just because you want them. You don't have to need new headphones. Underconsumption. You like them? I'm gonna try them. What song?
I don't know. But the audio is really good.
Yeah, and I can still hear around me. And can you hear them? These are pretty good. Shocks, if you want to sponsor us. You don't have to sponsor us, just send both.
Yeah, send me an open run too.
Yeah, send us open run too. We will make a whole video about them for free.
Even though we basically did just do a free review on them, but I will take them running.
Yeah, we can't run with them in Best Buy. This is what I buy. It's a Sony shotgun microphone ECM M1. I will give you a full unboxing and in-depth, not review, but I'll show you what it does when we get home. Tyler was converted on the Shock Open Run 2, the Shock Open Run 2, so...
Yeah, I want to get them eventually.
Unfortunately, we are done Christmas shopping.
Yeah. It'll just be a random buy.
Unless...
Later on.
Maybe they were on your Christmas list.
They weren't.
Or on your Christmas gift list.
They weren't.
You don't know. Santa Claus works in mysterious ways. It's true.
So we're in the snack hour of the night. Sean grabbed some watermelon. I'm going
Definitely out of season.
I'm going to I don't feel like doing like making the popcorn on the thing and dealing with that. So I'm just gonna microwave it, and then I'm gonna sprinkle it with the white cheddar that came with our advent calendar. And I'm also probably gonna have a cookie because I don't know, I want one. But yeah. And trying the white cheddar seasoning, I'm gonna dump it in here and then just shake it around. Good. Nothing compares to an AMC Theaters popcorn bucket, but you know.
So to continue our trend of underconsumption today, I have a couple of unboxings for you. I don't know what Tyler was talking about with that underconsumption nonsense. He already has like those Shock headphones like in our Amazon cart, I noticed, but I don't think we're gonna buy them anytime soon, to be fair. So speaking of Amazon, we do have a package from Amazon today. I had other stuff out for delivery, but it's like the season where mail's running late. Like I had some Beyonce merch that was supposed to be delivered today. Just wasn't delivered. But you know, tomorrow, like the very last of Tyler's Christmas gifts is gonna be here tomorrow. So then I'm done like hiding mail from him. Okay, so the first thing I ordered is this neck holder mount. It's kind of silly. Not really. It does have a practical use for like content creation, because there are a lot of times like we're filming, like for example, like our morning coffee, or like things that I want to film with like a POV. And it, you know, I want my hands, and so that's what this solves. I think I saw this on the TikTok shop, or I think it was TikTok shop, but I ordered it on Amazon, and oftentimes I will do that, like because I've had like less than stellar experiences when I order from TikTok shop, but then I order like the same product from Amazon, and it works really well. And of course, the next thing I have to unbox is the microphone that we bought at Best Buy that I'm curious to try myself, because I've read really good things about it. So yeah, we'll chalk this to our like content creator materials. So it comes with this piece that I guess you clip in. How does this work? Oh, and it also comes with a mount for like an action camera. That's pretty cool. Clip this in, and then you just put your phone onto the MagSafe case like that. It's not going anywhere because the MagSafe magnets are super strong. And then you have your camera. I'll put your camera just pointed down wherever you want it to go. So that's pretty cool. I can see like a practical use case for this as you walk around. We'll see how often we actually use it. I think that's kind of the thing with like all the different tripods and stuff, is sometimes you buy them, you don't really use them. My hat looks a mess. I wonder how long it looked like that. But yeah, that's the first thing we bought. Again, we're always looking for ways to improve our content, and I think kind of the more variety in shots should help us a little bit. And then yeah, the other piece is for an action camera. So I know DJI has like the thing in here. You screw it in and it holds it in place. That's a pretty cool attachment. I didn't know came with it. The next thing is the Sony ECM M1 mic. I'm filming on our Osmo right now. I have our DJI mic on my person. I love these mics. They're my favorite mics. But for our other cameras that aren't DJI cameras, even though you can use DJI mics on them with the receiver, I do like to use shotgun mics. So the one I have on it now is a Sennheiser MKE200. I really like this microphone. It's a small profile. The cord gets in the way sometimes. That's what I'm hoping this solves. This is the Sony ZV-E10. It's a camera we've used on some of our other shots in the video, and this should be compatible. So I watched a couple of reviews on it. I decided I wanted to buy it, so that's what we're doing. That's what we did. So let me get this open for you. And as always, like Sony is one of the brands that like, I just don't have a problem with Sony usually. Like, so in so one thing that you'll notice doesn't come in the box, it doesn't have a charger. So in it's just the microphone itself, which is super small, super sleek, super cool looking, and the windscreen that goes on top. I tend to not use windscreens simply because, well, the DJI mic has one, but I find we don't do a lot of filming outside, but I usually keep them on me in case I need to. But so this mic is really cool, and the reason I bought it is there's no cord to it either. So that's my biggest gripe with the Sennheiser. I love the Sennheiser mic. It's pretty cheap and pretty good for what it does. We use it all the time, but I think the cord kind of gets in the way. So this one, it uses the Sony shoe mount. I have to get like the little cover, but it has the connectors on it. You put it into the shoe mount on your Sony camera. You get a full connection in. And then the reason I really wanted to try this mic, if you notice, and the reason I'm filming on this and not the DJI, and not this camera, is there's this dial on the back. So let me pull it off and see if I can actually get like a good shot of this for you. Okay, so there's a few knobs on this. So the first thing, there's no cord to the camera at all. It's just the camera and the mic. It has a little bit of give to it, so you're not gonna break it by accident. But on the back, there are the directional knobs. And so most shotgun mics, you know, like this one only shoots like, and really only does a good job at capturing what's like directly in front of it. This one has 8 different options. So you have the stereo option, you have a super directional, you have a bunch of 4 front facing options on the dial. And then there's an option for like omnidirectional. So it will record all around the mic. And then there's one that records, and there's pretty much the same settings for the backside too. And there's one setting that will capture just what's in front and what's behind it, which is super useful because sometimes we vlog, it's me and Tyler like talking to each other. And sometimes the shotgun mics don't pick up both sides of that. And then you have this left-right stereo, so it will pick up both sides, but in a stereo pair. Then you have like the gain settings right here that you can adjust quickly. Yeah, so this mic is designed to be super easy, no cords. You just plug and play and you do what you want it to do with it. So I'm excited to take this for a spin over the next couple of days, and I'm actually going to flip to this to close the vlog out so you can hear it for the first time. Okay, so I've just switched to the Sony ZV-E10 camera to close the vlog out. I am using the new microphone on top of it. It is on the hyperdirectional setting, so it's just facing toward me, and so hopefully it sounds good. That's all I can hope for. But I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog here, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching Vlogmas Day, whatever we're on. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We've had a lot of fun doing Vlogmas. I can't believe December is almost half over. Dexter is also gonna close the vlog with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.